Hi everyone, welcome to the final episode of the Lorwyn Eclipsed set review. I'm here with Curry, who's playing some Dota 2, and let us proceed with the game. Uh, the Not the game, the review of the cards in the game. All right, first up, this is a good one. Changeling Wayfarer, 3 mana, 1/2 Shapeshifter, Skittering Surveyor. Um, I think this is maybe better in like goblins, honestly, in limited than in vivid, since it doesn't have any colors. But you may still need it for fixing. But these kinds of cards are just good grindy cards. But I think it's great in goblins where you get a land and then blight this. I think that's where it's at its best. But yeah, good card. Rooftop Percher, the next changeling, not as good. It's a 3 mana 3/3 flyer. When it enters, exile 2 from graveyards, gain 3. You can side this in against elves. And then gaining 3 is nice since since I'm sneezing. Since it just like is expensive and small, so you need some way to help stay alive when you're taking a turn to play this. And getting life does that. But for the most part, sideboard graveyard hate and limited for elves. Chronicle of Victory. 6 mana, legendary artifact. When it enters, choose a creature type. It's a mythic. Creatures of the chosen type get +2/+2 in first strike and trample. And when you cast a spell of the chosen type, draw a card. This card, I pity the fool who has to play against this card in limited. Whether draft or pre-release, it's unbeatable. Best bomb in the set, it's going to be the highest win rate. The fool in question will almost certainly be me, because that's just how my life is, but I hope you have some kind of disenchant for this immediately, or else you will die. And you can't win on cards either, because they'll be cantripping. Unbeatable in limited if they can't destroy it within like 1 or 2 turns. Best limited bomb in the set. Dawn Blessed Pennant, 1 mana. Enters, you choose one of the 8 types for this set. When you play a permanent of that type, you gain a life. You can sack to return a card of the chosen type to your hand. This can get Nameless Inversion back, so you can rebuy your removal spell. That's pretty good. Um, Seems playable in limited. Maybe you play it in standard if your opponent's playing an aggro deck of some kind and you're playing a tribal deck. But yeah, fine limited card. Don't play too many of them, but it's fine. Ferodot Core, 3 mana, Changeling Tribal Artifact. It's a mana rock, and it can become a 4/4. Again, with fixing in the set, if it's colorless, it isn't as good because it doesn't enable Vivid, but I think this is still... This will be better for facilitating a splash in a non-Vivid deck, but still good in that situation. I think that in Vivid you should try not to play it, but you might have to. Foraging Wickermaw, 2 mana, 1/3. When it enters, you surveil, and you can pay 1 to filter a mana and change this thing's color. This is good mana fixing for Vivid because it can make the mana and become the color that you need it to be. Great for getting the color you're missing both in mana and in permanence. So this is the core of the Vivid deck. Gathering Stone, 4 mana artifact. When it enters, choose a creature type. Spells you cast of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. When it enters, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you can look at your top card and get it if it has the chosen type. Otherwise, you mill it. So this is a bit like Herald's Horn, except it costs 4, which is worse, but it triggers when it enters, and it can get tribal cards, which is nice. I don't think that you can spend this much for something like this in standard, But in limited, if you don't play too many because they are pretty slow and vulnerable, but in a grinding matchup, these are quite good. So I wouldn't mind having one of these in draft or sealed. Mirror Mind Crown, 4 mana, artifact equipment, and equips for 2. Makes all of your tokens enter as a copy of the thing it's equipped to once each turn. Card's horrible. Don't ever play it in anything. Yeah, sorry. Bukazai, 2 mana. When it enters, draw a card, then choose a color. This becomes a chosen color. You can pay 3 if you have full Vivid to draw more cards. Good in Vivid decks, I think. You don't want more than 1, but it's a good grindy card. And it cantrips and becomes the color that you lack, so that's awesome. Spring Leaf Drum. Besides Spell Snare, this is definitely my favorite card in the set. It is tap. It's a reprint. Tap. 1 mana, tap a creature you control at a mana of any color. Limited, probably only good in Merfolk, but there are a lot of ways that this could see play and constructed, and that will be fun. It, yeah, awesome card. If you remember, I speculated that about in my video about Spirit Water Revival that the blue-red version might become viable if with Pinnacle Emissary if they reprinted this card in this set, and they did. So we'll have to give that deck another chance. But I foresee some kind of deck with this and Pinnacle Emissary being quite good in Standard. That seems like a very powerful combo. Stalactite Dagger, 2 mana equipment, creates a changeling token, doesn't auto-equip, but gives equips for 2 and gives +1/+1 and changeling. Filler card, but it's fine. It's definitely fine, I think, in limited. If you need more cards, more creatures of your type, you can get it. It would be nice if this was a tribal equipment, honestly, but they just don't let us have everything we want. This is a way to cheat, kind of, for the Figure of Destiny thing, which is funny. But you are kind of already paying extra mana, so that isn't even that good. Blood Crypt, very, very good card in Standard, and if you're playing these colors, you need to splash. You play it in Limited as well. Eclipsed Realm. This is the 4th such effect. This is like a unclaimed territory, but it only works for the 8 tribes in this set, and it can activate abilities or it can cast tribal spells as well, so that's nice. So but in Standard we have this in Cavern of Souls, and in Pioneer there are 4 total with Courtyard as well and Unclaimed Territory, so you can play 16 of these in any of these tribes in Pioneer. And that basically means that any of them can be 5 colors, which is funny. Cool card. And if you're splashing a creature in limited, I would play this. Maybe if you could like, if you have a few of these, you could just like splash Nameless Inversion, because that card is pretty good. Evolving Wilds. Another card for facilitating splashes. Great and limited. Splashing won't be as big in this set, unless you're playing elementals, but it could still be good. Hallowed Fountain, Shockland, good. Overgrown Tomb, ditto. Steam Vents, the best Shockland. Temple Garden, Shockland, good. Alright, this one wasn't too long. I'm kind of in a hurry, because I have to go to the pre-release for this set in just a few minutes, so wish me luck. Thanks for watching. Have fun playing the set. Let me know what do you think. Leave a comment saying Shocklands suck or they're power crept or something. I want you to disagree with me.